We've been suffering some pretty gloomy weather recently, but it's beautiful today. So I thought I'd pop across to Leys Nature Reserve to enjoy the autumn colours and the sunshine. Looking out, there doesn't seem to be much on the water. I notice there's a new sand martin bank that's been installed since my last visit. And here comes the mute swan, graceful in flight, although it's a big bird, but not particularly graceful on takeoff or landing. We've also got a flock of lapwing out there, and also some grazing widgeon, the archetypal winter duck, and also on the water just tufted duck, a few of those. So I'm going to move on. Just heading down the path, making my way to the Paul Britton hide. And there's various fungi around. I'm not that good at identifying fungi. And there's certainly a lot of work been going on here. Everything's been opened up, a lot of the trees have been removed. And the Paul Britton hide has had a coat of stain, ready for winter. There's not really a lot to see from here. There's probably too much water for waders, although there's a muddy area at the very edge. No waders. There are some moorhen on view, and a grey heron has just popped its head up over by the reeds. And this little pied wagtail has come to join us. You often see them at the edge of water. Often see them feeding. Always a lovely sight. Just moving on a little now, looking over the butterfly meadow fence, see what's out there on the water. Cormorant, of course. I see cormorant here. That looks like a herring gull to the side there. And there's some of these white farm geese here. What's going on here? When we were at the lodge at Isleham, we saw them there on the edge of the River Lark. Whether they're escapees, I don't know. But if they're farm geese, I wonder if they know how lucky they are with Christmas coming up. There's some widgeon at the edge of the water. I'm just going to head down to the viewing screen and just look how the colours of these male widgeon has been brought out by this beautiful autumn light. Absolutely stunning. Also looking out, we've got another pair of pied wagtail and this rather fat looking pigeon has its feathers all puffed up. But looking further out, Canada geese, and in flies some greylag. Well, before I head home, I thought I'd check out the feeding station here at Leys. Looking out on the table, got a robin. It's a very good place to see bullfinch normally. I can't see any bullfinch around today. They'd look stunning in this light too. And on the feed is the usual mix of blue tit and great tit and goldfinch. You can probably hear on the soundtrack the wind has really got up now and is really whipping across the water, and it's quite cold. And a blackbird has just come to investigate the berries. And I was thinking that I hadn't seen any winter thrushes being attracted to the berries, and one just flew into the tree to my right and then very quickly flew away, so I couldn't get a shot of it, which is a shame. I'm going to head back to the car park now and film anything I see on the way, and the lapwing have taken flight, and I think it's always a lovely sight to see these much declining birds on the wing, and the greylags that we saw earlier in flight have now landed and are grazing on the meadows here at Leys. And that's it, not the most eventful film I've ever made, but hope you enjoyed it. And it's lovely to get out on a lovely late autumn day like today. See you again soon.